Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we have a very exciting thing we're going to be doing. We're going to be testing the overall top meta team right now, which is the Shakir team. However, there has been a development where Greatsword Spell is actually doing better than Resonating Spell for people who have a plus 10 exclusive equipment Shakir. Now the problem is though that this same artifact will not work if you have plus 15 exclusive equipment Shakir, and of course all the top ranking players right now have a plus 15 exclusive equipment Shakir. The reason it doesn't work is the ultimate time for Shakir becomes a little bit off, and it causes him to ultimate at an exact time where the boss is gulping and Shakir ends up getting eaten, which totally destroys your team. But there is a plan, maybe a way of getting around that, and that is what we're going to try today. And what it will require is basically playing around with the Mauler faction talents. So right now, I made a video yesterday talking about the importance of the energy on hit nodes for stage 4. Now I have them all unlocked. I'm ready to run the optimal version of the current meta team. But then what we're going to do is we're going to reset this tree and we're going to level it up and ignore as many of the energy nodes as possible. We're not going to be able to ignore the first one, energy on hit. However, we have an energy on hit node here which we'll be able to ignore, and then we will be ignoring this one, and of course we will not be leveling up these ones in stage 4. So it will be like a side-by-side comparison of minimum energy on hit with Greatsword Spell with the plus 15 exclusive equipment Shakir compared to Resonating Spell with plus 15 exclusive equipment Shakir, to see whether people who have upgraded the Shakirs of plus 15 have any hope of running Greatsword Spell or not. But the crazy thing is, the people who have plus 10 exclusive equipment Shakirs, they're consistently getting better scores with Greatsword compared to Resonating, which shows that it is potentially going to be the new artifact, and it gives you a reason not to upgrade your Shakir if you didn't already. Okay, so here we go, guys. We have right now, this is the considered best team, but I'm going to be running it with Seth. You can run Seth or Kruger here. It doesn't make any difference. There's just a minor difference in damage. For me personally, my best score has been with Seth, so I'm going to stick to that. But you can run Kruger in the same position Seth is in. It is totally almost exactly equal in damage. Anyway, guys, I'm excited. With all of this energy on hit, we've optimized this team, and I'm pretty sure we're going to be breaking 50 billion today. And that was my goal for today. We have Freyaster leveled up to the next level threshold, 851. The other heroes are 841. So I'm hoping for good things from this right now. Okay, so Smokey, we're going to watch the Smokey ultimate timing and the Shakir ultimate timing. With this setup of the maximum energy on hit, the Shakir is going to have as much uptime of his ultimate as possible. And so that is really good for the damage of all of our heroes. And also specifically, the Smokey will also be able to cast his blue aura. Like if you watch it right here at 60 seconds, he's able to cast. Prior to getting these 30 energy on hit, even when we're missing 3 and only had 27 energy on hit, Smokey was not casting at the right time. And now look at that. We got basically 8.5 or more second overlap between the Shakir ultimate buffing up Smokey and then also the Smokey's blue aura. Okay, right there, see the boss gulps over there, and now Shakir ultimates. When we have Greatsword Spell, it doesn't work that way. Shakir ultimates while gulping, and if you're ultimating at the exact time when the boss is gulping, he will just eat you. And I think because Shakir becomes ineffective at ultimating, I think it just insta-kills the Shakir. Okay. We have passed the 40 billion mark, and now we just gotta burst through as much as we can. 25 seconds left. I wonder how high we can get it, because now we do have the optimal setup. And our levels are pretty good across the board. We have legendary charms on all of the heroes, which matter pretty much, other than Seth. But he is a minor contribution to the damage. And the interesting thing is that for some reason with Seth, even my guildmate Splash, he managed to get 61 billion damage today. And I don't think anyone's gotten that, and he was doing it with Seth, not with Kruger. Okay, we're gonna break 50 billion. I'm really proud of that. 50.7 billion damage. Very, yeah, amazing. Pretty much, and we get our rank 2 back. Taking a look at the damage, Seth didn't really do that much. Freyaster did a lot himself, and then Smokey contributing quite a bit of damage as well. Okay, guys, so we're not going to level up anything. Now we're just going to reset the faction talent tree, and I'll jump to when we have that, because otherwise we're going to have to re-level up everything, because we're going to have to reset it down to 2 levels. Like stage 2 and stage 3. will have to be reset. Okay guys, so we have changed around our faction talent tree. It is looking really weird right now. So we are missing out on this energy on hit, and we have no energy on hit buff over here, and then these final two nodes as well. So in total, we're going to have 11.3 energy on hit as compared to 30.1 if you have all of the talents leveled up. Another thing we're going to try to do in order to delay Shakir entering into the fight, we're going to position him a little bit, like basically behind Seth in the positioning. So we're going to try to delay it as much as possible, giving us a chance of having a more, a better ultimate time for our team. And this is basically as good as we can hope for. If this still doesn't work, then it shows you that with plus 15 exclusive equipment Shakir, it is just not going to work with the Greatsword Spell, and you'll have to just stick to resonating unless you have a plus 10 exclusive equipment Shakir, and in which case Greatsword is performing better. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. I'm hoping that something good can happen here. So Shakir is delayed into the fight. We also have the reduction in energy on hit. Overall, the problem with this is that you lose out, because if Shakir is ultimating later, you're losing out on attack buff uptime for the Frestos for the fight. However, if we have a better overlap of Shakir and Smokey's ultimate, then that can be good. However, I don't think we will, because with the lower energy on hit, Shakir will not be able to maintain his ultimate as effectively. And so I think there's going to be a lower overlap between the two as well. But let's see what happens. Most importantly, we want to see, can Shakir bypass the gulp of the boss? Yeah, so we're not going to have a great uptime here. I really don't like that between the Shakir and the Smokey. Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of downtime. I can't see how this could be better. Because even if, for example, we don't get gulped right now, we still get gulped, even with the lowest energy on hit. So plus 15 exclusive equipment, Shakir is not going to work for the Greatsword Spell. At least we had to do a test. This was something we didn't know if it was going to work, and most likely it wasn't. But until you actually do it for science, you don't know how things are going to pan out, right? So, yeah, I'm going to have to reset my tree one more time. But we have plenty of reset tickets, so it's fine. But this is good to know. Basically, the Greatsword Spell is going to be the best artifact in the same positioning if you have Shakir plus 10 exclusive equipment. If you have him at plus 15, you have to go for resonating. You just don't really have a choice. Even if you're trying to change around the faction talent tree, it is not going to make a difference. Do I have enough EXP to level up to the next threshold, like level up Smokey up there? Because I want to try to set a new record, but we don't have quite enough. Okay, anyway, overall, we beat 50 billion damage today. We got a good test of the Greatsword Spell. Now, if you Shakir plus 10 exclusive equipment, you can level up all the energy on hit nodes, and I think you will still be able to run the optional team with Greatsword Spell without any issue. So that is what I would recommend. So that is something you should do, because Greatsword Spell is performing better than resonating. If you have plus 10 exclusive equipment Shakir and you're running this team, try to give that Greatsword Spell a try. But if you have plus 15, then you are not going to be able to run this Greatsword Spell. It just doesn't work, even with the lowest possible energy on hit. Maybe if there was a way to remove even the first node, but even the problem is you're missing out on your effectiveness of your team. Like, as you saw, the overlap between Shakir and Smokey was not good due to such little energy on hit. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. I'll hopefully see you guys in the next video, and until then, everyone, peace out for now.